Well, we're going to start to reassemble this base now and see how far we get with this. So I've just got to put some grease on this spindle here. Got some old grease here which will hopefully serve the purpose. Don't know how much you need. We'll get some on there. And we'll get some on the gear wheel. You can see this is cleaned up pretty well, though this plate here, which that base slides on, I can't get it any cleaner than that. It's got badly stained, but I don't know why that is. Oh, there we go with that. So we'll stick this on. Certainly turns a lot easier, and we'll just find the nut that goes on it. Now I think it went in that order, then that, I think, then that, and finally this, which doesn't need to be tight, it just needs to just hold it in place. If you do that too much, that's it, it's not going to move, so we need to back it off so that that turns nice and freely. A little bit of play, just tighten it slightly. There we go. We'll leave it at that for now, and what we're going to do now is put this motor back in, which we'll put back onto this backing plate, and we'll get that some grease in the gear there. There we go, and we'll bolt this back in. Get the little screws. You've got some adjustment on these, so you can actually just slide it in and out slightly to get the right pressure, I think. That doesn't want to go in, you know. There we go. It wasn't sat in quite right. And then we just got one finer one at the back. And hopefully this thing will work. Got that little bit of play. There we go. You see that that's now not moving at all. But if I in a moment we just get these two little pins, find out the power cables, which is the that one, and that one. Let's get our little 12 volts battery, and we'll see if this actually starts to move. Hopefully it will. Oh, look at that. So you can see that's moving quite freely. We'll just do a reverse on it. So that's good. So the next thing we'll put in is this little circuit board. This one, which I have no idea whether it works or not. I've cleaned it up a bit with some contact cleaner, but it's an unknown, don't know whether it works. So that will fit into there. You have these two standoffs on there. Which are a bit fiddly. There we go. And we should be able to get that back in there without it all falling to bits again. See, that slips out. Try it again. That's got that one. And now just this one. So that's the circuit board back in, and looking at my little diagram that I made, that motor plugs in there. Like so. Next thing we'll put in is the hand controller, which is this here. And according to my diagram again, that should fit in there. Like so. And the other side goes to, I'll just connect it all up for now. It goes to that there. Other way around. That fits onto there. And then the next bit that comes in well, after a bit of fiddling about, I couldn't get a power source to work through that power socket there, so I connected the batteries back up, and it's just a matter of switching on, and the hand controller is actually working. Now you can actually see it from there. It's asking for an alignment. But all I want to do at the present time is see whether these motors are reading. So pressing either one of those should turn this. Oh, there it goes. Won't do it too much. And then pressing either one of those will move this one. Bingo. So this appears to be working. It looks like it's actually managed to survive its dip into a muddy pool. So all I'm going to do now is disconnect everything, start to rebuild the actual base, and when I come back the base will be built and we'll just see what it looks like then. So very pleased with this. I'm surprised it's still working. Well, I've got it partially reassembled now, as you can see. I didn't film this because, to be quite honest, it was extremely fiddly to do. But it is back together. The bit that was broken off the back is unfortunately still broken off, but it's not really affecting it. And if we just switch it on, there you go, the hand controller lights up, waiting, and then if we just do the movements and just pan it up slightly, you can see that one moving away and stopping straight away. But I've noticed a little flaw with it, is that when you do the base and turn it, it doesn't stop straight away. It carries on for a little bit. Now I don't know if that's meant to do that, but you can see what it's doing. So that's where we are for now. I'm going to assemble the rest of it and then see what it looks like with the scope on it and what have you. So I'm just going to carry on with that for now, and I'll be back to you all in a little while. So here we have this telescope all mounted back up on its tripod, looking a lot better than when it first started, as you can see. The lens a lot cleaner, but still some issues with it. And the hand controller, if we just take this off and we'll just switch it on, which is just there. You can see the hand controller comes to life, and we can move this round and back again and up and down. So all the motors are working. There we go. And the speeds will work, but only on the top here. So when you set a speed that's slower, it'll only work on the altitude, which is that one. There's not much further I can test with this until we get some darker nights and less cloudy nights, and then we can see what it does when you align it. But all in all, certainly a lot better than when it first started. The tripod cleaned up well. It's missing the spreader bar that fits underneath there, well, that's a minor problem. But that's how we've got with this, and so that's going to be the end of this series of videos until I can get this taken outside on a dark night and see how it performs then, and also see whether it can still work on the alignments, but that's in the future. So all in all, a good little project that's brought a telescope that was dumped in a pond, or we think it was dumped in a pond, back to life and in some kind of usable condition. So if you've watched all the series, thank you very much, and on to the next one.